Bonjour, mes amis, and welcome to Gourmet Cooking. Let's do a little French meal, a little country French meal. We're going to make a nice filling out of mushrooms, onions, and some ground pork, and roll that in a ham slice. Make a beautiful bechamel sauce to go with that, and then we'll cover the ham slices, the rolls, with the bechamel and bake that for a little while. It's quite delicious, and I think you'll enjoy it. Along with that, we're going to have some carrots, and they're going to be cooked with Parmesan cheese. It's a very delightful way to have carrots. It's different, too. And then we're going to take some beautiful golden apples and bake those with apricots and some sugar and some apple juice and really have a nice, fresh, fruit-type dessert. So those are the three dishes for today. And for those of you that are interested, the recipes are on page 84 and page 85 of Volume 4 of Gourmet Cooking. Putting these recipes aside, let's proceed with our meal. Now, we have to make a bechamel sauce, a white sauce, and a filling for our ham rolls. Now, we've started already some of that process, and I'm going to turn the heat up. We've taken two nice large onions, and we have started the sautéing in butter. Now, we wanted to caramelize those, and you can see they're nice and brown, and the sugar in the onions has caramelized, and that brings out that wonderful sweet taste and gives this dish a very unique flavor. And along with that, we're going to have some mushrooms, and I have those way up front here. We're going to need to have some beautiful mushrooms. These are the prettiest I've seen in a long time. You can see how tight they are. The stem and the cap are all closed. That's a good indication that they're nice and fresh. Now we want to slice these, so we'll cut these into 4 or 5, or you can chop them either way. I find the slices are nice, and they're going to cook down with the onions in a little bit. And then we're going to have some ground pork. Now we've already cooked the pork. We have only about 1/3 of a pound of some just plain pork, not sausage, but pork. And all we did was to sauté that in a skillet with its own fat, no butter, no other fats, until it was cooked. We salt and peppered it, and that will be another ingredient to go into our ham rolls. 2 cheeses will be Gruyere cheese and a Parmesan cheese. That goes into, I think, and the dish is called ham with 2 cheeses. All right, we have that. We also are going to have that bechamel sauce. So let's start that process. Turning the heat up a little bit here. In fact, we'll turn it up on high. Let's start with our bechamel with 2 tablespoons of butter. Now that skillet was a little hot. That pot rather, that butter should melt rather quickly. And as soon as it gets hot enough, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of flour, and then we will use 2 cups of milk. And I have the milk heating on the side here so that when we put it in, it will quickly thicken. Otherwise, it would take a lot longer. So let's get the butter now is all melted. We'll add the flour and give that a minute or so in the butter, just to dissolve that flour. And we can add our milk. That's 2 cups. And as I say, I simply heated it simply to help speed up this process of thickening. And you can see that's already hot. The pot is hot. The butter and the flour are just about hot. And that should start to thicken very quickly. Now that's going to get flavored with several things. We're going to have to put some white pepper, salt, and a little nutmeg. And then we will garnish it a little further, or enrich it is the word I want to use. And that will start to thicken as soon as that comes up to high enough heat. So we have our ingredients ready to go into the stuffing. So now that this heat has come up, we'll add the mushrooms and give those a minute or 2 with the onions. So tossing those around, We'll get this nice and hot, and this will all start cooking, and we'll begin to add the other ingredients. The fragrance is just tremendous from those onions, the nice caramelized fragrance that comes up. So as that heats up and comes up to heat enough that they'll start cooking, we'll add a few other ingredients as we go. But now our bechamel sauce, it will start to thicken very quickly. It's like a watch pot. It never wants to boil. But all of a sudden, as this begins to reach the boiling point, that sauce is going to thicken, and then we will garnish it, or enrich it is the word, with a little bit of Parmesan cheese and an egg yolk. So letting that come up a little bit, we can now stop and add, before the enrichments, we'll add a little white pepper, white simply because I don't particularly want the black specks, a little salt, and a little nutmeg, about a quarter to a half teaspoon, depending on your preference for the flavor of nutmeg. Okay, our sauce is coming up real nicely now, and as soon as it gets real bubbly, it's thickening, we're going to add our enrichment. All right, while that's finishing up, let's toss our mushrooms and the onions and get those cooking real well. We'll add to that a couple of ingredients very shortly. Now, here is our bechamel all boiling away. Let's now add our egg yolk and our Parmesan cheese. And we'll put this back on the heat. It's always wise to add that egg yolk off the heat, just to be sure that that doesn't cook before it blends. Now, once the sauce is all ready there, we're simply going to put it on the side and let it rest until we need it. Coming back to our mushrooms and onions, we want to add about a half cup of white wine. We want some garlic, and I have 2 cloves of garlic. We simply want, I've already got one peeled already. Cut the root end off of that piece of garlic, and I'm going to squeeze that lightly, and that should let that skin come right off. And it does. There we go. Get my fingernail underneath that piece, and it should pop right off. There we go. All right. Now, let's take our garlic, 2 cloves of garlic. We want to add that to our mushrooms with the wine, and we want to add also our cooked pork. So we can add the garlic to the mixture here with the wine, the mushrooms, the onions, and now the pork, which is already cooked. We'll add that. Putting this aside. Let's blend all that well together. We need a little salt and pepper in this dish. Remember, we peppered the pork a little bit. We've peppered the bechamel. So now we're going to salt and pepper the vegetable mixture with the pork. And we also want to add, but we're going to do that after we add the bechamel. At this point, we want to add half of this bechamel sauce that we cooked earlier. We're going to use the rest of this bechamel to top our dish before it goes into the oven. So blending together these wonderful flavors, the mushrooms, the onions, the pork, and a little wine with the sauce, and we've completed our filling. I'm going to take it off the stove so that it'll cool a little bit. And we'll add the final ingredient to that will be some Gruyere cheese, which you want to cube. You have not a lot, about 1/3 of a cup. So we add that to our filling to give it its final character and flavor. And that cheese will go inside the ham rolls and just melt beautifully when they go into the oven. All right, let's take our ham rolls and get this into the oven so that we can go on to the other dishes. The first step of this is to butter a baking platter so that these won't stick when you go to serve them. So we have the platter buttered, and our objective here is to take a ham slice and a good spoonful of the filling, and we simply roll that around and place that onto our platter. Now we'll do a few of these. We probably will not do the whole dish because we don't have the time, and I already have a complete dish that has been cooking in a 350-degree oven for 15 minutes. So they will be ready. We'll do one more and then imagine that we had done all 8 slices because the other dish will have a lot more on it. So putting our ham and the others, which we won't, we'll simply put the hams here just to finish this off, and because our time will be running out and we won't have time for our dessert. But once we have all our ham rolls, we then take the rest of the bechamel sauce and simply pour that down the center. I then like to take a little bit of the extra stuffing and place that down the side if there's space. We want to garnish this dish with a little, just a touch of red tomato sauce. Again, just to give it a little bit of color contrast. There's not a great deal of flavor going into this. And the final ingredient will be our shredded Parmesan cheese, which we sprinkle over the entire dish. This goes into the oven now at 350 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes to let these cheeses and the bechamel brown and get nice and flavorful. So we've got our main course in there. Let's move quickly to our carrots. Now here again, we have already started that. We have some nice fresh carrots, and we simply wanted to cut those into small rounds. Then we take these and put those in a pot of cold water, bring them to a boil, and boil them for 10 minutes and drain them. Now, we've done that already, and you can see our carrots have been cooked for 10 minutes after they came to the boil, and then they were drained. So our next process with this is to put our carrots in 8 tablespoons of butter. We want now to saute those lightly, and then we'll add some seasonings in a few moments. We'll let those get nice and hot and coated with that butter, and we'll add our seasonings. Now, that needs to come up to heat, and that'll take a few minutes. All right, let's turn some of these heats off that we no longer need. Now, let's go quickly to our dessert. Again, we've had to do this ahead of time because they take a little while in the oven. So we have some nice golden, delicious apples. They're just great for baking. And we want to core those, and using our vegetable peeler we're able to go down into the core, and we'll take the core out and any seeds and make a nice cavity. Now, I've already cut the bottom so that would stand upright. Let's do another. So we core the apple, and then we take the apple and cut right through the middle. You want to take a thin layer of the skin. That keeps the apple from popping and splitting, and it also gives it a very attractive appearance. So we have our 2 apples here. The dish calls for 8, and we've already got some prepared, but it calls for a filling or a stuffing, and that is very simply 3/4 cup of brown sugar. I'm using the dark. You can use the light if you prefer. And we have some dried apricots that we chopped up, and we want to add those. So the sugar and the apricots, great flavors to go together. And we have 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Now that's just about enough vanilla to moisten that sugar. If it is not, I can either add more vanilla or just a little bit of water, and I think we'll do that just to hasten this process. Not a lot, but we want to blend these together. Now, once we have these blended together, we're going to use this as a stuffing for our apples. And as I say, I've already gotten a good number of them done, so we'll do the few we have left. And these will go into the oven, and they will need 30 minutes in the oven. So taking the apples that we've already started on, as you can see here, we'll put the 2 additional and fill the centers with our mixture. So we have just 4 here to do, and we need to go to those carrots. In fact, we're going to stop this for the moment, move over to those carrots, and give those a nice toss in the butter again. We're going to add some salt and white pepper again. White pepper, a little salt, and the final ingredient will be some Parmesan cheese. Let's see, that was the Gruyere, and here's our Parmesan. We're going to put the Parmesan cheese in with our carrots and toss those, and they should be ready in a matter of minutes. But that cheese with the butter is really a great complementary taste to these flavorful carrots, and we'll come back to those. Let's get our dessert in the oven, and we still need to finish filling these and put the final ingredients to this dish and give it its 30-minute baking period in the oven. Again, that will be a 350-degree oven for 30 minutes, or a little longer if you care. You should test them. Again, the size of the apple, the freshness of the apple, all these things can vary the time. So you need to test with a knife and make sure that they're nice and tender. So now we can add the final ingredient here will be 1 cup of apple juice. We're going to pour some over each one to help fill that cavity. And the rest we want to go down into the baking dish. And then a little bit of a pièce de résistance. We want a little piece of butter on the top of each. Into the oven, 30 minutes, and we'll have one flavorful and delicious dessert. All right, a little bit more here, and we can start putting the rest of our items together. All right. Into the oven. Let's take these and bring those to the oven, and we'll come back in a moment and retrieve our apples that we have already cooked for the 30 minutes. Now, let's bring a nice serving plate up to the front and pick up a few of these items, or at least move them out of the way. We can add, again, one little ingredient to our carrots, and that will be a little bit of nutmeg also. About, again, a quarter teaspoon of the nutmeg can be added at this last moment, tossed one more time. We can then bring our carrots to the front and serve. We'll slide those right into this very nice dark blue plate, which helps make the carrots stand out. It gives it a nice frame and just makes them all the more appealing. That cheese is just melted now over those carrots, and those flavors, the nutmeg and the salt and pepper, really do set this off. The only other little ingredient we need is a little bit of chervil. It's a dried parsley type of herb, placing a little over the top. And we have our carrots. So the first of our three dishes is ready. We'll put those out there. Let's go to the oven and retrieve our main course, which is our ham rolls. So bringing that forward, you can see how delightful our ham rolls have become. That bechamel has slightly browned. The cheese we put on has melted, and we have that little bit of tomato sauce. The ham rolls with the mushroom and all the flavorings and stuffing, delicious. Now we're going to put this out and then go to our final dish, and that will be our apples. We'll stop over here first and pick up a nice liner, because we do have this in one of our baking dishes. Some hot pads would help. We'll come over here, bringing our apples forward, closing our oven, and you can see how beautiful they are. At this point, if I can move one aside, I will get a little bit of the juice from each that's accumulated, the apple juice and all the flavorings with the apricot and the other items, and it will baste our nice apples. You talk about fragrant. You should be standing here right over this dish. You might want to skip the rest of the meal and go to this directly. It is really delicious. Now, I think you'll find that this is not very elegant food, but it certainly is good, and it's typical of French home cooking that's done very constantly. Great way to serve carrots, our ham rolls with the mushrooms and all those flavors, baked apples with apricots. Fantastic. We're going to take this into the dining room and set it up, and while we do, we'd like to show you the recipes. Well, here it is, our French meal, our French country meal. Rather simple, but so delicious and so many good flavors. Our ham rolls stuffed with the onions and the mushrooms, and 2 cheeses, the Gruyere and the Parmesan cheese, all covered with a bechamel sauce and baked. Gee, this is so delicious. And our carrots with the Parmesan cheese. It's a very unique way to serve those. You'll enjoy those, so really you should try those. And the baked apples, the fragrance is still terrific with those apricots all chopped in there, along with that brown sugar and the apple juice. Fantastic. So let's serve ourselves a little bit. We'll start with a little bit of our carrots. Get a little nice big spoon of those with that chevre on top and the Parmesan cheese. And let's take ourselves, or at least one of our ham rolls with some of that bechamel. We'll put that on our plate, and a little bit of that extra stuffing that was alongside, those mushrooms and that wonderful sauce that have developed along with it. That with a little bit of French bread, and after meal, we'll enjoy our stuffed apple with apricot. We've chosen a little red wine, a nice hearty flavor to go with our meal today. We're going to enjoy this. Hope you'll try it. A bientôt.
Voici le printemps, la douceur du temps nous fait des avances. Partez mes enfants, vous avez 20 ans, partez en vacances. Vous verrez agiles sur l'onde tranquille, les barques dociles au bras des